Argumentative.
Yo, let's get it popping, man. We started off hot in this mode. Yo, they say we can curse in the first 7 seconds on YouTube now, but I ain't going for that.
Not at all.
I'm not going for that.
1% better, man. That was a 1% better conversation.
Yo, we here. Special guest is here. Did we say Janae again? Janae is here.
In the
Big
building.
Sexy is in the building. What up, dog?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Got up, y'all there.
Hey, please make sure I look good on that camera.
You look good.
Okay.
You look
Thank
good.
you so much.
Listen, in public, can I call you Bryant?
Yeah, it don't matter. I get
On the
paid for both.
podcast, though, Big Sexy. Big Sexy on the
Yeah,
beginning.
and that's the thing. You say Brian anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I ain't gonna disrespect you. That's one thing I ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
And so many men always come to me like, can I call you Brian? I'm like, it don't matter to me. Whatever you choose to call me, Brian, Big Sexy, both.
No, if
I
we
get
working,
paid from.
for sure, I'll call you Big Sexy. That's respect.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes, like,
Your title.
I feel like some people be trying to go so out their way to be different that you actually the same.
Yeah.
Like, I be talking to girls, they be like, what's your real name? I want to call you your real name. I'm not like everybody else. I'm like, actually, everybody says that.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, you should want to show somebody respect by calling them what they want to be called.
Yeah.
But everybody want to be
it-
different.
Like what your mama
it-
called you.
Honestly, it don't matter to me. You don't. I promise you, either one, I get paid for both. So it don't matter to me.
Big Sexy is here. Janae Music is here.
Back in the building.
AlexanderTheBlanc is here.
I am here. Mr.
What's
Jay
up,
Hill is
man?
here. How's y'all week, man?
How was y'all week? Talk to us.
It was good. I'm always good. Like, that's the thing about me. I'm literally always good for the most part. Always. I know that may sound so cliche to people, but I think even when it comes down to the dynamic of my friends and family, I'm the chosen one in a sense to keep everybody above water, and not just financially, but like mentally, because I'm always good. I know how to allow things to roll off my back. I wake up in the morning, I be good. And I know some people may look at this and say, you're lying, but I'm literally 7 days out the week, 6 days, I'm good. I'm happy. It's usually people that stress me out. It's never me, so I'm good.
What do you do to keep that? I'm sorry, not to jump into the conversation, but what do you do to keep yourself at that level? Because a lot of people,
you know what's so crazy? We gonna all die. And so it's so crazy because that be on my mental a lot. So even when it comes down to finances, where I'm at in my life, different things that's going on, one day I'm gonna die. And so all of this will be over. I know that may sound so crazy. And so I'm not stressing myself out. Now, I'm human. It's inevitable. Of course, I have my days when I'm stressing. People may stress me out. I may feel overwhelmed for sure.
But for the
most part, 80% of the time, I be good mentally. I don't allow little things to stress me out. And you know what I think it is too? The main thing, I don't want a relationship. I'm 31 years old. I have never been in a relationship in my life. I don't desire to be married. I don't desire to be in a relationship. I don't desire to have a man. I don't desire those things at all. And a lot of relationships stress people the fuck out.
Yeah.
Mentally, financially, it be those relationships, it be them niggas, it be them wives that be stressing you out. So me, I be good by myself. I love going home to silence my TV, the walls. I be at peace. I'm not worrying about a nigga cheating on me. I'm not worrying about somebody needing me for something. I be good.
Give it up for the forever single people. out there.
man, that's tough. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It be
Because like,
relationships. It be relationships. That's why everybody be right here wanting to jump off a bridge. Because you put your all into a motherfucker that's going to end up disappointing you, and then now your mental is all fucked up. Now you feeling less than. Then on top of that, you got to pay bills. And I don't even go into those things. Anybody who know me, I be around niggas every day. I don't desire a relationship. I'm good.
Let's get into that for a second, man.
Yeah,
Jay, how
go
was your
ahead.
week, man?
we're gonna come back to that point.
I don't know. I guess it was a cool week. I didn't really do nothing. I didn't think I had nothing special going
You
on.
smiling from ear to ear, man.
You say that every week. I'm
Nah, 'cause
always
it was
smiling.
something
Okay, because I'm
now.
like Big Sexy. I'm smiling every day because I'm happy every day.
I'm learning something. I'm learning
Janae
something
been
today.
doing. She probably been having.
She been having fun.
You had a few dates this week
I've
too.
been having what?
having her way. That's what she been doing.
I've been chilling. I've been chilling.
You full of shit.
It's so
chill,
beautiful.
Chill my ass.
Thank you so much.
Chill my.
You ain't do nothing this week. You just. You ain't host this week. I thought you was hosting this week. Or
Nah, I didn't host. They changed it, so
oh, okay.
I didn't. I actually have a show tonight.
Okay.
On the grind, mama.
Alex, how was your week, man? Come on.
It was lit. It was exhausting.
excuse me.
But it was lit.
It was lit.
Yeah.
You came in with different energy. It was lit.
Yeah, because we got work done.
Oh, yeah.
it was lit. It challenged me, but it wasn't like lit from the point of like I was outside or doing anything in that capacity. It was just like a task for work that I was like, all right, could I get this joint done? They gave me a day to do it, and I did it. You know, so like on the other side of it, it's just like, all right, cool. And then the project that I was talking about last week, the Dad Games, got featured in the Washington Post. So like,
I seen
just
that.
seeing the fruit. Yeah,
Did
you
it
know what I'm
get
saying?
featured or y'all paid for that?
Nah, I got featured.
Oh, wow.
Nah,
This
it was on it. Nah, for sure.
You gotta ask questions like that nowadays.
Yes.
No,
You
real.
can pay for anything.
He
Billboard,
did.
all of that.
And the thing that was like, especially with DC right now, and the state that DC is in, to see a positive story around the National Guard and all of that stuff being there, I think it was like that diamond in the rough. But
That's good.
outside of that, it was lit. What about you? How's your week?
My week was good, man. My daughter's birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
Gotta get that button. Gotta get that.
my girl.
Two.
Oh, okay.
Her sister's birthday was on the 12th. She turned 16. So it was good though. It was good, man. I
That's
had a good
fire.
week. We was in Maryland yesterday, had some crabs. I stabbed myself all up. But listen, my daughter is not allergic to crabs, seafood, so I feel amazing.
And you are?
No,
No,
I
no,
am.
Oh, okay.
But you
You're allergic to
gotta-
seafood?
I am shellfish.
Shellfish.
Damn.
You just got that, like, you gotta make sure, because they was like, you sure? Because you don't know if she. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I gave her some crabs. She loved it.
You gotta
She's
try.
like, more.
Take this little crab. Let's see what
I'm
it
like,
do.
you like it? She's like, yes. So shout out to the little one.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now my girl
She can
can
eat
eat
crabs. I don't think people understand.
You
That's a
got
big
to
deal.
teach her how to eat crabs though, because
Yeah.
I ain't learned till adulthood.
Right
how
now,
to
I
actually
just
eat crabs.
crack it open, give her some.
You still gotta
crab meat.
check though, because I didn't become allergic until like my senior year in high school.
Hey, keep that negative energy over
Right,
there.
I'm just,
Knock on
I'm
wood. I was
listening.
about to say.
Awareness.
Gotta find out.
Keep that
Awareness,
shit over
people.
there.
We just talked about awareness.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, just always be alert every time. It don't matter what they eating, because at one point in time, my son was allergic to peanuts, and then out of nowhere, he stopped being like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Milk.
That's
to
how it was with me and fish.
Milk never did me wrong. Now it does me dirty.
I think that's everybody after like 25.
no,
That
milk always
they
did
put
me
something
bad.
in the
don't
milk.
sit with me well at all.
Are you just fucking nasty?
No, it don't. Like
Talk about
it,
allergies. This nigga is disgusting.
allergies.
No, it ain't. Is it?
So what you be
Lactose
drinking, like-
intolerant. Do you eat cheese and do you do ice cream?
Yeah, all that messes with me bad.
It do too.
So
I'm not gonna
lactose
lie.
intolerant is an allergy?
It's an intolerance.
It's an intolerance.
Yeah.
Oh, it bothers me.
I never thought
It
about
bothers
that.
me too, but I'm still gonna do my ice cream and cheese.
Oh, but still do my milk.
I'm not doing
I don't
milk
give a
itself.
fuck.
I've never done milk ever.
You
Like
don't do
even
like,
as an infant, like as a baby, I never drank
I
milk.
drink like almond
Cool.
milk.
So let's give it up for Big Shitty and Janae and Janae Shitty. Janae
I
Shit.
could be gassy because
Janae Gassy.
I could be
and Big
gassy.
Shitty.
It's crazy.
We got Janae Gassy on here, Big Shitty on here. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Listen, ain't no shame in my game. I'm human.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yo,
But
let's
you,
get back
you
to
ate crabs?
I
you
ate
said?
crabs. I saw my family. It was great, man. It was great experience. It was only a day, but it was fun.
I need to go back to Baltimore just to eat food. We had that debate.
Yeah. Come on, man.
The
you
food
know,
is good.
you know, the food is real
It's better
good.
than
The food
DC.
is good as fuck.
I'm just
Yes,
saying.
it is.
I'm
Alex,
sorry.
you just you know what I was thinking about? It's so funny that y'all said that, because then after that, I just started seeing all these restaurants in DC that I was like, they don't got this in Baltimore. They don't got this in Baltimore. They don't got this in Baltimore.
I bet you they do, but it's
I bet you
probably
they
just like
don't.
a smaller scale.
Exactly, because
Right.
y'all ain't shit.
Y'all? I'm
Yeah.
not even y'all.
Y'all be trying to come
I'm from
for
Maryland. It's
Oh,
not
so we
Baltimore.
got a whole.
DMV
Yeah.
rules situation.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, even though he gonna say he gonna say that he not
This
a
is-
part of it. It's
so
okay.
this is DMV right here.
But Baltimore's like what, 30 minutes away?
Baltimore
45
is in
to an
Maryland.
hour.
It's
It
But they
in
just,
Maryland,
yeah,
but
but it's like, you know how
right.
Miami is not in Florida?
Yeah.
Baltimore is
That's
not.
how they see it.
Yeah, that's how they see it.
Like
Except
Baltimore,
when they ain't
we
got no
out-
beach. Dirty.
So Baltimore is right in Maryland?
It's in Maryland.
Yeah.
Baltimore is in Maryland.
Literally right next to the
We
Capitol.
don't, because it's different. It's different. It's cool.
And that's how people from Miami be. They be serious. We're not from Florida.
That's crazy.
We
I
from
never
Miami.
heard nobody from Miami say
I
that,
never
but
heard
No,
that's
nobody say that.
crazy.
Yeah, I never heard about.
No,
But I
they're
wouldn't be
serious.
surprised though, because Florida.
Nah,
people
they say they from Maryland. They just don't say they from the DMV.
we don't say we from Maryland either.
I'm from Baltimore. That's what they
Nigga,
say.
y'all be like, Baltimore, Maryland.
I guess.
You too. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Get on.
Stand that shit.
Me
Yo,
either.
why niggas got so much animosity for the city? But
First of all,
anyway,
I know you just trying to play with me a little bit, so
The food?
You too.
yeah, no, I think Baltimore. I think what y'all think? I think the food in Baltimore is way better than DC. What I will say is again, I give y'all little y'all.
we don't
props.
have to keep talking about the same thing. Don't try to bring up the club again.
It's a
Okay,
great
cool.
vibe.
But even y'all restaurants,
DC has a great
even
vibe.
the restaurants,
Great vibe.
even the
You don't
restaurants.
think so?
I like it.
I would say
The restaurants, but
the scene is a better aesthetic, for sure. But just because we say we got the best food, that doesn't mean it might look the best. I'm just saying we have the best food, the best options. You know what I'm saying? The best prices, all of that together. So
Anyway,
when
you
say
go,
you was,
okay, you
when
saying
say you was-
food, the price, you saying the taste,
Everything.
the price. But everything you get in Baltimore, you got to carry out. You're not going to sit in no fucking Baltimore restaurant. I mean, unless
it
you're
is
down
some
in the
restaurants you
harbor.
gonna sit in.
Where?
Yeah, unless you like Harbor,
Fells
Point,
Canton.
Yeah, Canton.
Why you not sitting in the restaurant? It's so hood.
That's I don't. No shade, but I don't venture into Baltimore for real. Like that's just. It's no point in me going there.
Going in.
No, what you doing?
Because you talk about misinformed and you don't even go. It's cool.
I've been there a few times, but not on
These
like
two
I
is
haven't
the
been recommended. I have not been recommended to go to no damn Baltimore. Now, granted, I'm about to say that one little restaurant y'all got. I can't think of it.
Poppy cuisine.
Yeah, you knew. You already knew.
It's
And
a
I
good
don't even
aesthetic.
think
It's
that's
a good aesthetic.
I'm being real. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a good
And
aesthetic.
look, and right around the corner, you can't park nowhere around that motherfucker. You scared your car gonna get broken into. Like, come on.
Papa Cuisine is great, but I don't even put it like. There's some really
All right,
great.
what's the
really great
best
restaurants.
Baltimore restaurant you been to?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably Papa's or Coco's. I mean, but it's like crab cakes and stuff like that. Oh, what's that joint that we went to? Ibar.
Ibar.
Ibar. Has some
That's
of
the
the
What is
best.
best.
That's the best one.
No. That's some great food though. But the best, it's a lot, bro.
Yeah, that's why. Like
Like, it's a
Ibar,
lot.
I'm not mad at that.
All right, well, what's your best?
I can't name my best, honestly. I
bet.
can't
It's a
name
lot.
a best. Yeah,
But it's also what you're looking for.
Okay.
yeah,
But I
nah.
told you that 4 a.m. spot.
Shout
You
out
go
to Baltimore, man.
Italiano's.
You go listen. I know y'all go to DC. Go to DC. Go do the club things. Beautiful women there. I seen this video that said like, you know how they be dapping up tens, and I seen a comment and I never seen a truer statement. It was like, this is the best 10 like dapping up 10 video I've ever seen. It was in a DC club. So
Oh, it was at Park. I know exactly
Yeah.
the video you're talking about.
shout
too.
out to Park.
Oh.
Shout out to DC. They
Park
got
could
the
do that.
vibes for sure. They got the vibes. But all I'm gonna say is it's only an hour away, 45 minutes without no traffic. Come on down to Baltimore, get you some food. You ain't gotta stay. I know how y'all think. But if you want to, you have some fun though. I swear. Let's get back to Big Sexy, man. You were saying about this relationship thing.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
You don't have no sense of desire for companionship whatsoever.
No, not at all. I feel like I'm Whoopi Goldberg. I remember I was watching The View one time, and she was like, she got married when she was 20-something years old and divorced and been single ever since. She loves her peace, her alone time, her own home, no noise. That's me. I am a person, I literally don't desire the noise. I'm not that person that need. And you know what, to be fair too, I was having this conversation with my older sister. She said, it's because you've never been in love. So you can't miss something that you never had. And she was like, so I can understand that because it's like a person that's never been rich. You can never really miss having millions of dollars because you never had it. So maybe to be fair, that's what it is. At 31, I have never been in love. So I'm not that person that's like, I need somebody to sleep with me at night. I don't desire
But you can always,
that.
I was about to say, you can always desire it. Like, we got so many people out here that want to be rich. They've
Yeah,
never been rich.
for sure.
But because they was exposed to other people being rich, like, I want that.
Absolutely.
Right? So that's why I was wondering. And
You don't look at it and be
But I
like,
think-
ooh.
Never. No.
Are you asexual?
I don't have baby desire either.
But are you asexual?
What you mean by that?
Like you have sex with only you, like just by yourself.
No. I nibble and I knackle, but I know why I'm here. So at the end of the night, it's for you to go. It's not for you to stay. Now, I've had little pieces that come and stay for a week, 2 weeks, but I'm just not that person. I think what happens is sometimes when I'm telling people that, they may think it's a lie because that's their end-all, be-all. I know some of my friends who literally live, breathe, sleep, desire a relationship. They don't feel complete as a person without one. That's not me. That's not my end-all, be-all. That's just not who I am. I might be a person that's like with 10 dogs in a mansion. And you have a lot of people that walk this earth and they're single at 60 years old and 70 years old, contrary to popular belief of what people may think, even the viewers. You have a lot of people out there who are happy. A nigga's not stressing them out. A woman is not stressing them out.
Yo,
And-
I was going to ask you, not to cut you off, because that's actually the conversation I wanted to go into. We wanted to start off with, like, who you think is to blame for, like, this rift that we constantly see between men and women. But before we even get in there, right, do
It's
you
gonna be a good combo.
do you think that we could exist like that and it would be better? Almost, right? Because I compare, like, why women hate men compared to, like, almost like black people hating white people, right? And if you haven't seen the take, it probably sound crazy, but if you see it, it'll make more sense. But for the sake of conversation, we'll skip that. I compare like women hating men to why black people hate white people, and some would say it probably would be better if we had our own environment, like black stay with the black, white stay with the white, Chinese with the Chinese. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all have heard that before.
Like a
Men with the
segregated
men, women with the women.
So no, just like not being married though. Like
Okay,
get what
okay,
you
okay.
need
And then go back to your.
and just go back to your
Yeah.
habitat, I guess.
But some people
Habitat is
feel
crazy.
like that is the being of life, to have somebody that understands them, loves them unconditionally. It's a union. They have camaraderie. They're in a situation you do, but you have some people that believe that that is the meaningful purpose of life
Facts.
for them.
But we also, like you said, even relationships that has flourished, everybody say relationships are hard. So it's like, if it's hard, why the hell I want to be a part of it,
Yeah.
right? Figuratively speaking, or hypothetically speaking, that's what somebody would say. So I'm wondering, do y'all think the world would be a better space if more people were like big sexy?
I don't want to keep cutting y'all off, but I think too, when it comes down to a relationship, a lot of people are not in a good relationship because they're taking whatever. I think that before you go into a relationship, you need to be whole within yourself. I don't know why the fuck people have this image of a relationship complete and who they are. It does not work like that. It's not a nigga walking this earth that I've ever met in the 31 years that I've been alive as a human being in the United States of America that I will ever say I love more than my motherfucking self.
For sure.
That's just me personally.
I'm
But
with
you
you.
do have some people out there that are in a relationship and they love their partner more than them. They love their spouse more than themselves. They desire and being in that situation more than they desire living, and it doesn't work
that's
like
a
that.
bigger
If a
conversation.
lot of people really worked on themselves, you would have a lot of people that would be at peace by themselves.
But that's a bigger conversation, because even I say that about my daughter. I'm not loving nobody more than I love myself. That's just what I was taught. I can't, because the moment I put somebody over me about my love, then I put my happiness in their hands as well. And I can't even do that with my children. So I have to. It's just like the plane, where they say, when the thing fall down, put it on yourself first, and then put it on somebody else, even if you have an infant. Right? So I have to love myself first. And I think that's huge. So, I mean, but go ahead, you was about to say something.
No, I mean, when you first said that, the thing that popped into my mind was freedom, right? Like the price of freedom. And it just sounds like you have done the work to live free, where like a lot of people are bound to these ideas or these complexes of like, this is where I will find my happiness and things of that nature without doing that self-work, right? So like, exactly what you said. You're never going to find it. If you go into a relationship broken, two people broken, or one person is broken, there's always going to be that tension because you don't get to do that self-work and things of that nature. What you about to say?
Excuse my analogies. People say they be crazy, right? But when you said that, you was like, it sounded like you found a space to live free. And again, I go back to slavery, right? And like we always hear about, well, not just slavery, we always hear about our country. Our country was built on capitalism, right? And it reminds me of the meme of the man, again, I spoke about it before, chasing the money that's connected to his back until he falls into like his skeleton and falls into his grave. It's like we spend our entire life chasing money because we think it's gonna make us happy. But to your point, right? People do the same thing with love. We spend our whole life trying to find somebody that's gonna make us happy, and then we just die with all type of conditions because we wasn't happy. So it's like, is that really freedom, right? Because think about a person that doesn't live by the norms of the society, that's not really chasing money. They find that happiness in their self. They find that happiness in something other than what the world tells you need to be happy.
Yes.
Right? And I think about your point when it comes to relationships. It's like we're chasing this because that's what the world tells us we need to do.
Yes.
Right? Going back to the Bible, right? And I'm not trying to take nothing away from God or anything, but that's it. We was born with those dreams. Marry, get married, have children, right? And I'm like, damn, what if we still, I don't know, procreated, but we was in our own space. Again, this is just for conversation, but I'm just curious what y'all think about it. What?
No, I was just waiting for my turn.
Go, girl.
Go ahead, baby.
Let me say no, I'm playing. Okay, so your question initially was like, do you think that the world would be a better place if people were more like big sexy, where they like, I'm cool with being by myself, whatever. And I think the reason why a lot of relationships are not successful, I feel like, are because people aren't living honestly with themselves, and so they're not being able to be honest with their partners. And I think that that's the first step. Like the reality of it is, you enjoy your space, you enjoy your peace, all those things. If I could be able to have that honest conversation with somebody and say, I enjoy my space, I enjoy my peace, and aligning with somebody who also feels the same way, man, the way we can stay together for years with we come into each other's space when we want to, and then when we need the space, we go, and nobody feels no type of way. But I do think that a lot of societal norms do come into play where, it's like, oh, you're supposed to get married, you're supposed to have this, you're supposed to have that. I feel like the self-awareness of knowing who you are and knowing what brings value in your life. So I'll give myself for an example. For a couple months, my son was living with my sister. I struggled because a big part of me, and that's when I really felt like I wanted to be in a relationship. Like for a while, I wasn't really worried about a relationship. I always take care. I had my son, full time all the time. Like I'm like overwhelmed, so it don't really matter. But when my son was gone, I didn't have a relationship. I felt like, and then also I have the flexibility in terms of not working a job per se. So it's like, all right, I wake up every day, I go to the gym. What am I doing? Like, it felt like I needed a person, I felt like, dang, who I'm cooking for, who I'm cleaning up after, who I'm, you know what I mean? And I enjoy those things though. You know what I mean? Like they don't bring me stress to do that. It actually feels good. So then it's like when I'm just doing it for me, sometimes it's just like, dang, I mean, of course I appreciate myself, but the reality of it is like, I'm just living day to day. And I'm cool. Like, I'm not upset about it. But I did feel like I wanted somebody to do that for. So when my son was like, I'm ready to come back home, I was like, yes! Because I need you here. And it's not even like I think that's just who I am as a person. But also, I had my son young. So I've always been a mom.
Yes.
So I don't know anything outside of that. Cooking and cleaning up after somebody's always been my thing. And I've always found joy in it because, like you said, I'm not going to live life miserable. Like, I might struggle, but whatever, I'm happy. So that's how I felt. So I think you got to know yourself and know, what brings you joy. And in that space, I think for someone like you who is like, I don't need that. I need peace and I need quiet and I need my space. And, I think that there are plenty of people that are like that. And maybe you would align with somebody who feels the same way. And then it's like, oh, cool. But I don't think that us living separate is going to make it.
You don't
think
that's unhealthy though?
To what?
So like, basically, it seems like to live for your son. Because you like, in his absence, it almost made you feel like, what am I living for? And it's like, what happens if he turns 18, 21, he wants to go, then you still have to do these things for yourself, then what?
I mean, well, that's the thing. I'm still doing it for myself. It wasn't like I stopped doing it for myself. It wasn't like I died off and was like, oh, no. It was just like, at that moment, I was like, dang, now I want my person. Because now I feel like I'm not a person that, I enjoy my space. I enjoy being alone, but I don't need to be alone. Like, it's not something where it's just like, I'm overwhelmed all the time. Like, even babies crying, stuff, like, none of that stuff bothers me. None of that bothers me for real. It's just like, you gonna be okay. Like,
and I'm such a Gemini because I always understand the duality in things.
Yeah.
And I'm a person that's like, I can understand the victim and the villain. I always get it. And I think that it's okay to need somebody.
Yeah.
If that is who you are.
And it's not even a thing of like needing somebody. It was just more so like, I want to, like, I'm going to do these things anyway. And it's like, it would be nice to have somebody else here with me to enjoy this, to bask in this.
And even literally, even if you use the word need, if that is who you are as a person, that's okay.
Yeah.
I take issue when people try to make who you are who I am, because that's not me.
That's true.
But if that is who you are as a person, like my older sister, she desires a relationship. She desires a husband. She desires a family. That is okay.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. I just don't. Especially at where I'm at in my life. Now, I don't know 15 years from now, 10 years from now even, 5 years from now. But as of literally like today at 31 years old, I don't desire that, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, I don't desire children. I don't have baby fever. None of that. I love my freedom. I don't want to have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, take a child to school. I love children. They precious. They beautiful. I'm an uncle. I have nieces. I would literally give my life for them if I had to. But just where I'm at in my life, I don't want to wake up 6 o'clock. That doesn't bring me joy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it doesn't. I don't want to have to stop what I'm doing during the day to go and pick up a child from school. That's not bringing me happiness.
And let me
I don't
say,
want to stop my schedule. I don't want to do that.
For example, because it's so funny, when people do try to do things that aren't for them, it never works. Like I said, when my son went to go stay with my sister for a little bit, she was like, great, this will help me create a schedule for myself, because she's very much like you. And she's like, this will help me get, myself aligned. I'll do this, I'll do that. Y'all, when I tell y'all, after a month, she was like, complaining. I was like, bro, I thought this was supposed to help you. She said, I need structure, I need alignment, I need this. I thought this was supposed to create structure for you. She's like, I'm not getting up taking him to school. He gonna figure it out. He gonna get on the bus. He gonna get. I was like, bro,
My girl,
what?
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of work.
She was like, that ain't for me. I'm good.
No.
I was curious to know, how do we, because you said a great point of like, if that's what you need, then it's okay. How do we separate, like, how do we get to a point of growth though, right? Because we could feel a way in a moment, but understand that it has to change. Like, we can accept ourselves, but still say, okay, this isn't good. But still be in a space of accepting and being okay with it, and being okay that I said before that I'm not the person that I want to be, right? The end goal of myself. But to be like, that's okay. I don't know, like, to need somebody.
And you know what's so crazy, Jay? I think, too, in certain instances, and the viewers may agree and they might not agree, I don't give a fuck. Some people may understand what I'm saying. A person who I can say I love more than myself is my mom. A person who was a gateway and a portal to bring me into this world. A nigga that I met last year and we're married this year, I could never love you more than me. So I, in a sense, in that I may be contradicting myself, but I feel like in certain instances, a child that you brought into this world is your flesh and blood. I can see it being okay that you need them, in a sense. I can see it being okay that you brought them here to this motherfucker. So at the end of the day, that's your flesh and blood. I can see why a person may feel like that is a lifeline. But a motherfucking stranger, I don't know. It may not make sense to some people, but just for me, I don't see how a person could love another person who they just met 3 years ago more than they love themselves. Now, you talking about a child that literally is a woman that came out of your body, slept in your womb, a man that is your sperm, that is your egg, I can see that. But a motherfucker that I just met, I would never love them more than myself. My mom is a person who I would literally go in front of a gun and take a bullet for, the only person. Not no other person walking this earth, only her. So I guess in certain instances, it's like, it's okay.
Do you think, I'm gonna let you go, Alex, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Do you think risking your life for somebody is loving them more than you?
In a certain instance, yeah, because you literally, you want to put your life on the line. So I feel like, in a sense, yeah, I don't think it just stops there, but I think that if I'm willing to give my flesh and bones for you, that's definitely a sign of unconditional love. Because I don't think just an average person would be willing to do that.
Yeah, but
Like-
I don't think unconditional. It's a great point. I don't know. I'm not like.
So what's your
challenging.
definition? You tell me.
No, I mean, I think like me, because I would definitely probably risk my life for my family, but at the same time, I'm still gonna be the person that I would risk my life in order to save them, but I wouldn't risk my life. I just wouldn't. I don't know. I just wouldn't risk my life for nothing. And what I mean by that is, I don't know, like my goals. When I see my life, my dreams, I would never stop chasing my dreams for nobody.
Oh, absolutely.
Not my
100%.
child, not my mother, nobody.
But
You know
if
what I'm
a
saying?
robber came in here and it was me and my mom, and we had to choose one, she's the only person that I would say, take me. Don't harm her. I feel like that's what my unconditional, she's the only human being walking this earth that I would say, take me over her.
She's
Don't
also
harm
probably
her.
the only human being who also would do the same in
Same for you.
return and
Exactly.
say, take me, don't harm him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck how nobody long they've been married. Now, not all situations, because you're going to have some people that say, no, I love my husband more than my mom.
Yeah.
And I get that for you, but that'll never, as long as I walk this earth, be me. Ain't no nigga could change me from talking to my mama. It's nothing that could go on that can happen. Like, you know, if you see somebody in a relationship and they'll literally stop talking to their mom because of a situation that's going on with their mate. Or they mate did something to their mom and they stop talking to their mom for 5. I would never do that for a random bitch
so-
that I just met. It would never happen like that.
Let me ask you this then.
She comes before anybody that I'll ever get in contact with.
You believe in God, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Do you think it's how can I'm just ask you, and you can just charge it to my brain, not my heart. Do you think maybe it's because you're living like an unconventional life, like love style? Maybe because like you can't, maybe, again, if we talk about from the Bible, right? It was Adam and Eve, right? So you love your wife. Once you get married, that's what they supposed to say. You take your wife come first, then your child, then your
For
mother,
sure.
right? Because you don't love in that conventional, for the people that listen, quote unquote conventional love style, maybe you could never love another man how a man loves his wife, because that's how, quote unquote, not how it's supposed to be.
But I don't think that you love in English and I love in Chinese. I think that's where a lot of people, especially in the black community, they get it fucked up at. It's the same type of love. You're just loving a woman, I'm just loving a man. So that unconditional love, that segment, it's the same. I'm not loving in European. I'm not loving in Gacanese or a different language. It's the same feeling. It's the same portal. It's the same unconditional love. But I would never love a friend, a human, nobody that I've ever met. If I was loving a woman, I would never put her before my motherfucking mama. That's just me. That's the person who brought me in this world. I sit and I watch mystery shows all motherfucking day. People be married for 30 years and they'll set you up for an insurance check. I watch it all day. I'm talking about files after files after files after files. And they show pictures of them loving on their wife at the wedding, cutting the cake, drinking the drink, on vacation, on a yacht. And 30 years later, she's murdered and gutted in her house because of her motherfucking husband. So for me, an individual who I met down at the motherfucking club and we happen to have a relationship, I'm never putting you before the woman who used her body as a portal to bring me to this world. It just, for me, that's just me. You may have some people that see it differently. My mother's gonna come before every human being I ever meet in this lifetime.
Not to bogart the conversation, right? But I'm just naturally inquisitive. Do you think it's because you're scared though?
Nah,
Because what happens, I'm thinking like, you see how he like loves his mom, and I'm pretty sure all of us love our parents like that. But knowing that it could go wrong with somebody you do choose to put in front of the people you love the most. And I'm like, that's a scary sight.
That is
so that's why
scary.
I'm curious, like, damn, like, do you think you would never be in a relationship, you don't want a relationship because you actually scared deep down inside that it could go left and it could hurt?